Hey guys, we're back yet again. Sorry, there was no upload last Saturday. I was unavailable, but we're back and we're hashtag.
Do you want to tell guys why you were unavailable? How much should I snitch on you on camera?
So you can tell them.
No, I'm not a rat.
No, I told them. One of my really close friends was graduating and she wanted me to MC her thingy, so...
Alright, MC. Alright.
I did it. I got my few
money. I hope your friend paid you.
Of course.
Zinga on you, Leo. That's not the point. You're making more money than musicians in Kenya make.
Don't play. Don't play. But oh well, at Maria, other guy Chaxy,
yes,
building, and
your main man. Then my hand on to that guy. Like you didn't say I'm the main man.
Okay, the main man.
Okay. Thank you. I feel nice now.
Okay. Anywho, first of all, I feel like we should just break down everything that happened last week, but like just blah 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 blah, then move on to the main thing. Okay, Chukwa Selfie is back.
Okay.
Of course, new music, and I think performed at H24 last week. Apparently, it was like really good, and some stories have moved all the way to this week. So, the rugby players who raped the local musician Wendy Kemunto have been sentenced to 15 years each, and I don't think that's enough. Like, excuse me.
I thought 15 was kidogo.
Yeah, life imprisonment, and please, somebody in jail. Just make these men you bitches. Because, yeah.
Okay, I didn't say that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but
if you have the guts to rape other people, you
it was a gang rape, man.
That's what I'm saying. So like get experience also. Because it's a good thing. I think one in a
and I think I was very sad when I had people online saying, "Oh, these are
their futures." We don't care about their futures.
We care about the future of someone who does not care about the future of another female.
No, actually, there's someone who was like, now that they've gone at 15 years, they're gonna come back when they're 38. What's supposed to happen when they come back?
Who cares?
Someone was like, not to rape people.
Yes.
There you go.
I think for me, I was expecting, because we didn't know what was gonna happen, because of course it was in court, so we had only had Kemunto's side, and of course the Jamas had said no, so they didn't do it. So we're waiting to see the evidence that will be presented in court, and I hope this serves as an example. Like, rape is
don't.
Yeah, don't. I don't even
like, man, we shouldn't even be discussing about rape in 2019. Like, why?
Yeah. So
there's so many women who are willing to give you free sex. I don't think you need to rape people.
Like, literally and rape culture is bullshit. Like, we should.
Like, it's not even a discussion, man. It's tiring. Anywho, that aside,
MCSK now.
MCSK, please camp, as you guys are just out here doing the absolute trashy moves.
And so, about MCSK, I watched in the morning when I was in the house, I watched Octopizo on 10 over 10. And one, I'd say, I have a lot of respect for Octo. And I'd say maybe I've had the privilege to have a conversation with him on so many issues at different times. So at least, I know where his mind is. He's very strategic. I was seeing guys do this Octo and Calligraph comparison, and I thought it was really absurd. I don't think it's fair to compare.
Yeah, like those are two totally different calibers.
So what I love about Octo is I feel like he's more organized, he's strategic, he's dope as well. And he was talking about when the whole issue of MCSK came out and guys were receiving 25-30 each. So anasema he didn't speak out publicly, one, because he wanted to understand what was happening. So he called MCSK, the CEO or something, and she said this was like some money that was for general distribution, there's more money coming, blah 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 blah. Story mob. And so Mimi, I'm just asking myself, in 2019, there's no way you want to tell me MCSK, now they want to start saying, they just didn't communicate, but this was general distribution, there's more money coming. I'm like, this is clearly cover up. I feel like they just paid guys, and if guys didn't react the way they reacted, they were gonna move on, because that's what they've been doing over the years. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we have to do something about MCSK. I'm gonna be. I'll tell you. See. Because like the discussion having on Just Kidding is we forget that music is at the center of every form of art. Like take music out, you've killed the art industry completely. So if we don't fix these problems in music, then you see what's going to happen is our industry is still going to have the same problems. It's been facing all this while. Because think about it, our music industry is a 40 billion industry. 40 fucking billion
That's
industry.
a lot of money.
Where is the money? So the money ends in people's pockets.
True.
So that means there's something that we have to fix here. And you see, fixing could mean
just scrap the whole thing. I don't really think we even need these bodies. I honestly don't feel like we do.
Need the bodies. But now what we need to do is we need policies and regulations that protect the artists.
You can't say that because we've had policies and regulations and still they don't cater for the artists.
That's what I'm saying, specific policies and regulations that protect the artists.
Chaxy, didn't they have this discussion I think 2 years ago? I believe there was a discussion like this 2 years ago. I remember even Nameless was on the panel. There were so many people. They had this discussion like, hey,
now,
things have to change.
Yes.
What? It's 2 years later.
But you need to realize at that time we still had fat bellies in MCSK. People we thought were musicians, like Akina Nonini, Akina Nani, who we thought once they're there, they'll make sure musicians get what they want. Remember the guys are going to get themselves rich.
They're just like politicians.
You know what I mean?
That's something we don't really need these bodies because even if you own like Kifikambele and Akusaliti, like for what?
Then I had media stations are not paying up their annual royalties as well.
Oh.
Yeah, like we're talking about billions of shillings as well. So like there's like 10 top media houses, summer stations that have refused to pay. So I don't know if they've refused to pay because I don't know why they've refused to pay. But you see now that's what I'm saying is if this thing was taken seriously, if we had good representation on people who have this interest of the artists at heart, if you had these people at the round table where policies are made, then you see now the result would be we would come up with a proper structure from MCSK. Because even if we ask now how much did the MCSK collect, can we have that information?
I think Jomushi posted.
No, that is from 2017, 2016.
But still,
but you see, it
like,
still gives you a picture
of
these guys. But you see, they say they collected 380 or something, and out of
273.
That, it was just for admin.
Yeah,
what's the point? So, because I feel if musicians decided maybe to go to court and get a court order, then that could permit an external audit into MCSK. So they know this is exactly how much was collected, this is exactly how much was spent on everything.
Yeah.
Then that's gonna help shed more light on how we can solve this problem. Because as long as we don't know what's coming in,
you can't solve
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
So I know there's a group of musicians. I think they're still piecing together information and doing their research. I think they're gonna file.
I think Calligraph is like the owner because he said when he comes back this weekend he's like going to Bomwa.
Do what now? But even Pose aliambia Wanyambe. You saw the video for Pose?
No, I didn't.
Aliambia nini Mnyambe huko. But he said other than Alisama, he's getting his facts right, but he's going to court because he needs his money.
Okay, so, that's the proper way to deal with this.
Yeah.
Because
so now
waiting for artists to shikane mikono, you'll wait.
You'll wait forever. And Mimi na Julizad, some of the big artists who are not speaking out, is it because they received some good?
No, Akote said she's lucky out to MCSK I want a number because if they would have sent her 2,500 Kenya ingesimama. That is what she's like. Kenya.
No, but honestly, what nonsense is that, Mariah?
No, Jamia,
2,500 can you even record?
You're Simbaya. Do you know? Surprise and Lipa 22 Bob. I'll not do a Jamia. Like.
So. Then now another thing that I need to understand is MCSK said they have 15k registered members. So 15k registered members, wanakasema walipatia kila mtu a flat rate of 25. That comes to slightly below 38M.
Yeah.
So 15M
or something like 15K. That. Yeah.
15,000 by 2,530 it comes to around 37M, close to 38M.
Oh.
If you round up here. Okay. But you see, they collect billions. They don't collect in millions. Let's be factual.
Yeah.
Alright, then. Prisk is for performances. So Prisk has a membership of around 6,000 people. 6,000 or 4,000. So I'm not sure about the facts, but it's either 6 or 4,000 Apple. Then MCSK says it has a membership of 15,000. So our wengine, is it bots or it's real artists? Because how does the body that is in charge of performing has a membership of around 6K? But this other body has a membership of 15K.
Like,
so
is
it that there's just fake names here that are given money that ends up in people's pockets? You know what I mean?
Form 30.
Because otherwise, Because another thing would be maybe I would go register myself as MCSK and I'm not really a musician. So does it mean MCSK one has a very porous system? They don't know exactly who they're putting in the system. But although this is just a means of getting money.
True.
Because raise the number of members you have.
Exactly.
Distribute the money to yourselves. Because there's no way we have 4K or 6K actively performing artists, but there's another body that has 15K.
True.
You know what I mean? So there's an issue here. We need to check on that. These numbers kuna kitu. There's a game being played here. And you see, I'm mad because even from the days of Epoxy Pressure, MCSK has been in operation since 1983.
I didn't know that.
Even days there's all these problems about there. So for how long are we going to complain about these issues? We need to fix this.
No, but see that the problem is, like you said, or artists, like you're saying, this is a problem that we all need to fix. But we have artists who are like, me, it's none of my business, so I'm not involved.
Getting a fact check.
Yeah,
but you
like
see, that comes from a position of ignorance because you don't understand how much the royalties that you could have received could help even in terms of production and quality for you. Because put this money back into the industry. What are we gonna see in the industry? We're gonna see a vibrant industry.
Yeah.
You know, because how many musicians do I know that are really good and they have hundreds and thousands of audios in your Mekaliado? Because it's so hard for an upcoming musician, you know.
It's so many.
Yeah. Give a Rush 200 G's if that's what you think he deserves. 200 G's is he can shoot a couple of videos, he can do media, you know. He can go to TZ and do a
nice
1 week
video.
media tour, you know. So that's exactly where our industry is struggling because this money, there's a lot of money that comes out from the industry, but it ends up in
still in the industry.
So
okay,
maybe
the risk people.
So let's wait and see what happens. I hope it's not gonna be the all talk. So it's
that's exactly what I'm praying because Kenyans, keyboard warriors.
So what is
time for action? Everyone
is gone.
Yeah, I'll just wait and see.
Same here.
I'll wait and see. But please, let's just be more, doers than talkers.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I guess like that's been the real burning issue since last week.
Yeah. But hey, before you Maliza, me I'm gonna give a shout out to Huda, man. Oof, my MCA. And I'm done. I'll stop.
In Wakamisi Association.
Yeah.
Anyhow, yes, but guys, if you know, I'm giving a shout out. Oh, she was featured on the Bazaar.
Yeah.
Like in Kenyans na kuchosa.
That's a big deal.
She was not on the cover. She was featured. But all the same, it's still a win. So congratulations, Huda.
Shout out to Huda.
Local woman Kamene is somewhere punching the air. But it's alright though. It's all good. It's all good.
I hope Kamene saw that for sure.
Of course she did. Of course she did.
Hope atacha kuuliza kama Huda ni lawyer. Anyway, hebu maliza show.
Anyway, guys, those are nothing but our opinions. Remember, you can let us know what you feel, how you think, and yes.
Peace.
What do I want to say? No. Something else. Oh, you can like, share, subscribe this video. Keep the conversation going at Mariah, at that guy Chaxy. Until next weekend, we out.